My name is Tamko Daniel Ngumbuke. I am a KOICA student who is completing this year from Tanzania. And I come here for studies since 2021, and now I'm getting back to home. First of all, I would like to start thanking my Almighty God who graced me with the gift of life for my sustenance here in Korea. We understand that we have been passing different times of challenges in the world, especially the COVID-19 pandemic outbreak, which has been a crisis to the whole world. But also we had the Russia war, which had been also affected different places. But God has graced us to stay here in Korea safely and peacefully until now. We are completing our 16 months of sustaining here in Korea. That is so great to me. I thank God very much. But second, I would like to thank the Korean government through the KOICA scholarship program under CIAT with their mission to develop young leaders in social and economic, so that they can be useful to transform the community back home of their developing countries. I am one of their beneficiaries, and I would like to gratitude very much the Korean government for this chance they gave to us, especially for we developing countries. I would like to extend my thanks to the KNU-KOICA scholarship team and the management led by Professor Shin, with their management ability and performance to read out the program. We have been here for 1 year and 6 months. We think that what we wanted to get, we got it. So at 100% we achieved the objective. But specifically, I would like to thank my supervisor, the thesis supervisor, Professor Daisobi, who has been supervising me to go through my thesis since my initial point of my thesis until the end. He has been patient, a good advice from him, but also he has been giving me resources to go through my thesis. Until the end, I graduated with my thesis. I would like also to thank God for my family back home. They have been with me since I started my academics here in Korea until now. They have been in me, praying for me, especially my wife have been praying for me, have been encouraging me in different situations, but have been motivating me to proceed with academics. But also my government have been with me all the time. I've been here, encouraging what I pass through. So I thank them so much. I would like also to extend my thanks to the management team of KOICA here. As I said before, from professor to the office overall, my lecturers who have been teaching us for the whole year, they did such a great job. Until now we are getting back, we have received many. Okay, second thing I would like to, back home I was a government officer. As the terms of KOICA is taking the government officers to be beneficiaries of the program. So I was a government officer from Chemba district. It's a local government which is found in Dodoma region, Tanzania. Dodoma is the capital city currently, so I was working there. My basic roles I was doing there, I was working with the small-scale farmers and middle-scale farmers and large-scale farmers, transforming technology from researchers to farmers. But I was dealing with the issues of value chain advice. I was dealing with the issues of formation and creating groups and organizations for them to reach inputs as well as the marketing and others. And I came here to Korea for my master's program in agricultural resource economics, so that to extend my knowledge about agriculture, especially attending agriculture as a business. That's the gap to my farmers. So I thought I can get this education so that can be useful to help them to do agriculture in a business way. In fact, I got many things from class when I was here in Korea, but also we had the field study, the field tour trips, where we got also many things which are useful. Starting from class, we have been passing through different subjects which basically built us individually, but also the knowledge attained from these subjects, like the knowledge we have been passing through the structure and the operationalization of Korean cooperative. We have been studying mathematical economics concepts. How can they be transformed to policy development of my country? We have been studying things like international association, international cooperation. We have been studying things like marketing and how this marketing can transform livelihood to economic base. So those all things we have been studying, very important to me, and they are very important to my society, and they are going to be useful for the development of my country. In regard to the field trip, our program also had a component of field trip to different places of the country, specifically Korea. And through this field trip, we have been learning different things which are involved with how Korean transformed economy from zero economy to a tiger economy country currently. So many places we are trying to pass and see, we are trying to see how the government are implementing the policy and how the government are integrating the policy from the top, country level to individual level. Basically, we were trying to see on the basics of agriculture. We have seen that on the term of agriculture, how does the government intervene the policy from the top to the bottom? Different places we are passing, we've seen that, for example, for the case of cooperative, our cooperative structure of Korea is well organized in different components involving the financial component, the marketing component, production component, and the other components. So it's well organized and is attending the community perfectly. And this is ready the community to transform the economy to a basic level. And for the issue of technology, we have seen that Korea is one of the big entire country in technology advancement. So we have seen this technology has also been transformed to agriculture, that currently the country is encouraging the smart agriculture to farmers, so that to make agriculture friendly and useful to small-scale farmers, that they engage to agriculture. They are trying to overcome the challenge of youth participation in agriculture activities. It's a global challenge that youth, most of the places, current youth don't want to engage in agriculture activities. But Korea has designed the smart agriculture, which is one of the initiatives to overcome the challenge. And we have seen that they use different places we have been passing, we have seen that they are promoting and advancing the technology, smart agriculture technology, to farmers. And farmers are adopting and using it. And as well, they are overcoming the challenge of food security as well, economic of scale. But also, with the move, we have learned how the policy is integrated to people, that farmers and the top government management policy has been adopted and well understood. So we have seen that since the Korean War, after the end of the Korean War, the government developed strategies and reforms to overcome that challenge. And they developed, one of the special reforms they developed was to develop strategies to reach to high economy. And in base of agriculture, there was different reforms and strategies which were developed. One of them being to have some more Yundong movement, which was aimed to create the society, the community, to engage the community in different economic activities together. But also have seen that they were having a 5-year strategy which we are aiming to transform community into economic of scale. So all of those things aimed to transform the community to the best level. Now, with regard to many things I attend with this scholarship program, what am I going to do with my country? My country is one of the developing countries, Tanzania. So we are getting challenges with different places, but one of the places I saw that it can be more useful to me and to address is the policy issue in my country, especially agricultural policy issue. So our government is implementing different reforms, but the challenge we have with the implementation is the policies are not sustainable. So a policy can be implemented in one era of the management, but cannot be transformed to another era. The one thing I see in Korea is policy is transformed. Since the Samao movement strategies, people are adhering and implementing the policies, and they are moving forward. But our policy and the reforms are just, they can be implemented once in one era of management, but cannot be transformed to another point. So one of the things I advise, and I'm going to use to work with my government, is succession of policy in all places, agricultural policy, but marketing policy and the other policies. Another thing I've seen is cooperative structure. We have also a cooperative structure, but it does not incorporate some of the components. So, and the organization for our cooperative is not smart to make sure that farmers achieve the economy of scale. So I'm going to work with it also to advise my government that the structure of the cooperative should involve all components, and those components should work properly. And the last thing I'm going to check with my government is the research. All the places I've been working and moving here in Korea, we have seen that research centers are addressing the different things, but currently we are facing the climatic challenge. It's the global challenge. So in all places I've been moving and trying to see, we have seen that they are trying to see how to overcome the climate challenge through developing different researches. So research institutions are trying to put down those challenges and come with the solution of those challenges. So we have also research institutions, and now I'm going to also advise the government on how to incorporate updated version of the initiatives so that we overcome this environmental change challenge which is happening in the world. Again, I would like to say that I would gratify the KOICA scholarship program, one of the best scholarship program maybe in Korea, also as the whole world, for their mission, but also practical ability and implementation of the program as well. Thank you very much. Kamsahamnida.